Another game that people are, well, they're not really talking about as much, but it's an indie game that is very interesting. It's going to be coming out sometime in 2020 on a date that has yet to be revealed. It'll be released on multiple game consoles, including Nintendo Switch, PC. It'll be on the Xbox One, I believe on the PlayStation 4 as well. It's a game called Spiritfarer, and it's one that's developed and published by Thunder Lotus Games. It's an action indie simulation game, and it allows up to 2 players. And basically the plot for this game is it's interesting, but yet it's brief. Pretty much you have to build a boat to explore the world, pick up spirits, and release them into the afterlife. It's pretty basic, but at the same time, it's kind of grim, but yet based on the art and the animation, all that stuff, it seems pretty. It doesn't seem as terrifying as it should seem or whatever. But basically, you have to gather resources, and you pretty much, you basically relax and spend quality time with spirit passengers while you're basically building relationships, while you're basically on a boat and you're traveling in order to release them into the afterlife and all that stuff. And with the co-op gameplay, pretty much you'll be able to play as a cat known as Daffodil, and that's one that I guess it adds to the interest of the game itself, or it makes it more playable in the sense where it's not only a one-player game. It's something that 2 players can enjoy. And, the artwork and all that stuff look like something you would see on a show from Cartoon Network, which is actually pretty cool. And I think it's something that is pretty unique. You don't see too many games that's like this, where it's a simulation game, and at the same time it's an adventure game that pretty much involves something is, I guess, somewhat grim, but yet peaceful and blissful as releasing spirits into the afterlife. So I think this is pretty cool, and it's very interesting to say the least. And as far as whether or not this game will be a huge attraction on certain consoles, it's hard to say. I definitely feel like a game like this would stand out more on Steam than it would on an actual game console, because when it comes to indie games, it seems like titles such as Spiritfarer would probably be more successful on Steam than it would be on the Xbox One or the PlayStation 4, just based on how things are in the gaming world and knowing what genres are very popular nowadays. So as far as Spiritfarer is concerned for 2020, it's definitely going to be a game that people who are into, simulation, adventure titles are definitely going to look forward to seeing, and it's definitely going to be one of the best indie games of 2020.